everybody, it's Lynne Huysamen here from kaboki.com, and I'm really happy to be here today because I haven't done a YouTube video for quite a while, for a long time, and I quite enjoy doing them. So today I'm going to be talking to you about Predo Baby. They contacted me and they asked me to review the Predo Baby diapers, and I was quite excited because I've actually never heard of Predo Baby before. And I haven't seen them online, I haven't seen them in the shops before, so I was curious. I wanted to see what their nappies are like, and they sent me a pack to review, and when I opened it I was quite impressed with the packaging. It's got a beautiful gold color and it comes across as really high quality. And then I opened up a pack and I had a look at Nappy, and the first thing I noticed was, I know I might be strange, but the tabs. Let me just put it forward there. The lovely high quality stretch tabs. I love tabs like this. And then I noticed that it's also nice and stretchy all the way along the edge, along the leg, and it's a really thin and soft nappy, which I like. So they come across as really high quality. And you know, the thing with the legs is that, you know, this is really nice and thin and soft. With the cheaper nappies, you get, you know, these plastic legs and they're all hard, and you take it off your child and they've got this red line. You know, so while you might be looking for, you know, you may think that a cheaper nappy is more cost effective, but in fact very often first of all they hurt your baby, and second of all they can, you know, you end up using more nappies, so ultimately you're spending the same amount of money. So I like the premium nappies. My son is now 3 and he was a Huggies Gold baby, and my daughter is 5 and I used only Pampers Premium for her. If you want to read on my website about why I changed from one to the other, it's all there. So yes, I've always used the premium nappies. So now I didn't have a baby that uses nappies to test these on, so I gave it to my daughter's teacher from last year. She had a baby last year and her little girl is now 15 months old, and she uses Huggies Gold for her baby. So I gave her the pack of nappies and her feedback was that it's a very comfortable nappy. It doesn't leak, it's high quality, it doesn't break. She was really impressed overall. In fact, she asked me where she can get them, what the price is. So she might be changing over to Predo Baby, who knows. I also gave a couple of nappies to the teachers of the baby class at my daughter's playschool, and they gave them out to some of the moms, and the feedback was unanimously really good. They all very much like the nappy, and there's been a lot of inquiries about pricing and where they can find them. So just to tell you where you can find them, there's going to be a list of stores on my website. They're not in the big Checkers and Pick and Pay yet. They're mainly in online stores, so I will have a little list on my website where you can find them. And then the next thing I did is I came home and I tested 1 or 2 of the nappies myself. So the first thing I did is I poured 200 mils of water into this nappy. This was a week ago, okay? And as you can see, it's not even that fat, but also I've been tugging at it and pulling it, trying to see if I can break it. And this nappy's held very strong, actually. Very often, you know, the nappy gets waterlogged or liquid logged and they burst open. This nappy has been, I've treated this worse than a toddler would treat their nappy. And the other thing is that if you know, this has got nearly a cup of water in it, but if you put your hand here, it's completely dry, which is really awesome. I mean, that's ultimately what you want. You don't want your child to be uncomfortable. And I've tugged at the seams, I've tugged at the tabs, I've given the tabs a really hard time. One thing I hate is, you know, you get like a nice looking soft nappy with a beautiful tab that's all nice and stretchy and the stupid thing falls off. That really irritates me. And then the other thing I find is important is, does the nappy reattach? And does it, oh, where's my camera? Does it stick? And this nappy I've been pulling on and off, sticking the tabs on and off for a week now. And it's held really firm. In fact, I would say that this is probably the stickiest tab, you know, for resticking that I've ever come across. And this is going to be, you know, if your baby's small, you might not find that really important now, but when you've got a toddler and you start potty training and you've got to put the nappy on and off and it's clean, you know, that really becomes important, because if the nappy's not going to restick after your child goes to the toilet, you know, you've wasted a whole nappy that you can't use again and it's perfectly clean. So it really is quite an important feature. And yeah, I mean, just to summarize, this nappy is really high quality, and I was very pleasantly surprised. So this nappy is, you know, it's going to be one of the top 3, I'm sure, along with Huggies and Pampers. And yeah, I really highly suggest that you give it a go. If you're really interested in trying out this nappy, there is a giveaway on my website. So all you have to do is go to the blog post. The link will be below this video. And all you have to do is leave a comment on that post, and you could win one of 2 regular packs of nappies. Depending on, you know, the size you use, you get the size that your baby is. And yeah, if you like this video, please give it a like. You can also subscribe to my channel. And I hope to see you all again very, very soon.